how to combine the inner peace and the life in the world, how to combine the inner peace and the flow of creativity which want to express itself in the world. So, as I talked about in my previous video, the more it has been seen that this illusory me or I is not doing much in truth, when we see what the great intelligence of life is doing in the infinite small microcosm, cells and atoms. It's amazing how life could create all that. What happened in the human body in every moment, it's just mind-blowing. And in the macrocosm, the biggest dimension, astronomy, also shows us how amazing this great intelligence is working. It's mind-blowing. It's beyond what a human mind can grasp, especially the sense of doership, ego. I is just a practical tool to be part of this experience, to communicate with others and to play the game of being a separate entity, but without this sick, neurotic I, me, who is charged with conditioning, wounds, and so on. So this one, the sick part of me is blocking the free flow of energy, of Shakti, to do what she wants in life. So the freedom of this energy is proportional to this inner realization of this illusion of I. Because when I realize I am this life more than this sick I, then life becomes more and more a wonder, magical, and flow of creativity becomes amazing. And it wants that, because that was the purpose of creation, to shine, to express itself like that in an amazing way. So that's why these two aspects, to find inner stillness, might seem as a primary goal, because we feel disturbed and lost in this world. But when this has been more established, to realize this inner peace, then energy, life is experienced through a much bigger way. It expands. It wants to expand and create and shine. So, of course, during that process, there is some moment of contraction, which are also necessary. It's like a breathing. So sometimes we feel more lost, contracted as an individual, come back to our wounds or whatever shadow part, but then it again go in expansion. So it's a process of like a breathing, contraction, expansion. So this is happening in my own presence as pure consciousness. So what I am is not touched by this process of expansion, contraction, this play of energy, Shakti. But as this pure consciousness, this absolute being, absolute Shiva, is untouchable by that. So this ground of beingness is my only security and home, which allows the unfoldment of the play of life, of energy, Shakti, and its creativity. So this inner marriage this inner realization that there is no conflict in truth. Allow the flow of energy and creativity to be more and more free, because that's what it wants. It was created for that purpose, just to enjoy. So any kind of mean, because we are all unique and different. So some will do more like some artistic things. Some has to be an astrologer. Some have to do some more farm work with the land. Is a baker. Is all. Nothing is more or less. It's all equal for consciousness. Undifferentiated consciousness, there is no plus and minus, no good and bad. It's all same. So when I find in which color life wants to express and shine through this human being, it's a process of letting go of this sense of doership to allow and let the space for life to express and find its own color, which is unique, because you are unique. There is no two like you. So you might fall in a kind of category like a singer or a painter or a farmer or a doctor. But within that category, you are unique. So you don't need to stay in that frame bounded by only this. Like I learned many things in my life, but I don't stick to one thing. It's about also finding your own color. And by letting this freedom to energy, it knows where it goes. So that's in itself a really enjoyable process to experience that, and at the same time to be that stillness which is supporting this experience of expansion or in time and space. So the timeless and the expression in time and space are not in conflict. That is the dance of Shiva and Shakti, or the unmanifested and the manifested. And that's the real beauty. So when you realize there is no fight, it's just peace, and within this peace it is appearing. Of course, it is happening and appearing with this awareness that all this experience is just an appearance on the screen of consciousness. Appearance means it appears, but it's not really real. It has a beginning, a life, and an end. It's all cycle are going like that. So with this inner awareness of being untouched by that, what is appearing, then anything is allowed to appear, even bigger suffering, even a disease, what we call disease at least, is also an appearance, is not touching my real being, which is not in this time and space continuum. So you can just enjoy the dance. So thank you very much for listening. I will see you in another video, and you can like the video, you can subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Namaste.